All right, it's another exciting day, and today we're going to be making some shito, the famous Ghanaian shito that you will find in almost every home in Ghana. Hi, everybody, welcome back to another beautiful episode of The Twist. I am Chanazi, and all I do is twist the little things my mom showed me in her beautiful, beautiful traditional kitchen. Today we are traveling to Ghana and we are going to be making this beautiful, delicious shito. So we are going to be using some crayfish. You need to be generous with your crayfish. And then we have here some herrings. We are going to be using this to make some herring powder. We're going to do that together. Then I've got some garlic. Garlic is very important as well. It enhances the taste and flavor of your shito. We've got here some onions. Then we have some ginger, some scotch bonnet pepper, fresh scotch bonnet pepper. I've got my all-purpose homemade seasoning. You can use any seasoning of your choice. And of course, what do I gain if I don't use Cameroon pepper? So we have some pepper powder. And then I've got some rosemary and some cloves. Then we also have here some calabash nut and some anise seeds. You can play around with your spices as desired. And we're going to be using some tomato paste. And of course, last but not the least, some salt. Not forgetting our oil, we're going to be needing a lot of oil. So we're going to be using some vegetable oil. All right. Now let's put everything aside and start prepping our ingredients. So we're going to go ahead and prep our fish, our herring fish, to get our powder. So we're just going to take off the skin, just take off the skin nicely, do that beautifully with some love, set that aside. Once you're done, this is what you have at the end of the process. So here we are done, and this is our end result. We're going to go ahead and slice our onions. Just slice your onions, in any shape, because we're going to blend everything. So we're going to blend everything, right? Now we're going to introduce that into our blender. Just go ahead and add it into your blender, add in your scotch bonnet pepper and some some oil. We're just going to put our ingredients, bit by bit, and then add in some oil, because here in our shito, we won't be using any water. Water is not needed in your shito. All right, so we are using our oil to blend, and then we're going to transfer our blended mix into a clean bowl. Then in another blender, we're going to blend our herring to have our herring powder. And this is what our herring powder looks like. All right. Okay. So next we are going to blend our crayfish as well. And here you have your blended crayfish. Now everything is ready. In a clean pot, we're going to add some oil and then go in with our tomato paste. I was struggling to take that out of the can. I don't know why. And I ended up using my spatula. Now just put that into your oil and keep stir frying. You need to stir fry until you're sure that all the moisture is gone. Once your moisture is gone, this is what it's going to look like. All right, then now go in with your blended mix. Just go ahead and add your blended mix. Give it a beautiful stir. You need to continue stirring because you do not want it to burn. We do not want our shito to burn. All right, family. So we're going to continue stirring. You're going to stir once in a while. Then here we added our salt and our all-purpose seasoning. Now, once you add your spices, you need to continue stirring and make sure that all the moisture is gone. At this stage, we can go ahead and add in our crayfish and our herring powder. Now, once you add in your crayfish and your herring powder, you need to continue stirring, ensuring that all the moisture dries up. We do not want to have any form of moisture in our shito, because shito is going to last a couple of months, and we're going to be adding a little bit of oil here because shito requires a lot of oil. Yeah, for those who will come and scream like too much oil, I'm sorry to remind you or to inform you that shito, shito is oil. Shito requires a lot of oil. So now we need to continue stirring. We need to continue stirring, and it splatters a lot. So you need to be careful with your hands so you don't get hurt. All right. Though it's part of cooking, you might end up being hurt. But yeah. So here we are going to be adding our Cameroon pepper. You can add Ghanaian pepper, but as a Cameroonian, I need to use my pepper from Cameroon. All right. All right. Just give that a beautiful stir. Add about 3 teaspoons of love. Give it a beautiful stir. You can see that the color has changed from the pinkish color to a darker color. And our shito is ready. You can serve it and enjoy with literally everything. Right. So we are going to allow our shito to get cold. We're going to let it sit and get completely cold. And we're going to put it in bottles. We're going to bottle them. Make sure your bottles are water free. Like your bottles should be completely dry because we do not need any form of moisture in our shito. Now, once you're done bottling them, just put them on your counter, on your shelves, and let them sit there. They'll have a shelf life of about 3 months. Yeah, you can serve and enjoy with anything, literally everything. And that is why history has it that most Ghanaian kids will always take this to school. And whenever they're traveling abroad, you will always find shito in their luggage. Trust me. So we are having our shito with some fufu corn and jama jama. I actually intended to have it with some kenke, but unfortunately, I couldn't place my hands on that. So if you have some roasted fish, some rice, jollof rice, I mean, whatever, just name it. Just get your shito on the side and you would enjoy it. We've come to the end of our video and I just want to thank you once again. I appreciate you all. I appreciate your love and support and I look forward to seeing you again. As we get ourselves ready for the next video, let's remember to spread some love. Those out there, I love you all. Bye.